And on the front of it, it says, please touch. So typically you're not supposed to touch anything, but in this particular case, you get to touch all these cool things. It's just interesting. Like that's a crab shell. Hey everybody, welcome to Tigner Adventures. Nice and sunny this morning. Still kind of windy though. Yeah, we are at the Biscayne National Park Visitor Center. Yes. It's the Dante Fascell Visitor Center. I'm horrible with names, we'll see. But anyway, we're going to check this all out and take you along with us. It. Yeah, it took us a while to find it. But yeah, so we're going to go check it out and take you guys with us. So let's go and do it. Let's go. So this is the visitor center that we have right here that we walked into. So they have this cool box here, and on the front of it, it says, please touch. So typically you're not supposed to touch anything, but in this particular case, you get to touch all these cool things. It's just interesting. Like that's a crab shell. Wow. Some sponge. Ooh. Oh, here's some more sponge. Pretty cool. Oh, sponge. This is just, what do you call that? Some coral stuff right there. Another thingy. Who knows what those are? Oh, it looks like a styrofoam mooring ball. Marking dive sites and stuff. Some teeth. Oh, look. Look at that jaw. Oh, yeah. Look at these bones. Huh. Pretty cool. Just let whoever, your kids and whoever, just touch all this stuff and check it all out. Pretty cool. This is a map of the actual national park. And interesting enough, this section that's kind of off to the right here, or top, is all the different wrecks. They have over 50 wrecks, shipwrecks here in this park. You can go out there scuba diving or snorkeling, but you have to take a boat out to see most of this national park. There's very little of it here right on the shore. And this is their little display center here. Talks about all kinds of different things. They got everything documented here pretty nice. Show a little bit of everything. This is right next to the theater center, so we'll go in theater and kind of look around a little bit, but this is just giving us an idea what the actual national park is. But again, the majority of this park is all out away, so you gotta basically take a snorkel trip or boat trip to see most of the thing, or get out to the different little keys that are contained within this park. I like this little display. Look, we got a nice friendly crab there. Looks like he got a nice smile on his face. Big old spider back there. Our daughter loves spiders. I told you that in the last video. Nah, not really. So, but there are quite a few around. In fact, there's one right next to our motorhome where we're parked. I have to keep not wearing into the web. But
this is what it looks like.
yeah, so if we're snorkeling, that's what we would see. But right now it's like 20 below zero here. Well, I guess it just feels that way, but
you're gonna get wet.
It's really only like 40 something, feels like 30 something, but it is getting warmer. I think this is the last real cold day, and then it's going to start getting up into the 50s and 60s. Really, the issue we have right now is just the wind. The wind chill is really chilling everything down quite a bit. But it's not stopping us. We're still having lots of fun. Ninette has to get her stamp. Woohoo! One more stamp. Oh, they got a couple different stamps here. Cool. Nice aquarium right here. Look at this. They've got several aquariums actually around here. You kind of just get an idea of what's out here. Get you in the mood of being out on the ocean.
Yeah, lots of stamps.
And we found the theater, so we're going to go in here and just check out some of the videos they have about the park.
Things as simple as helping keep the water clean by recycling.
So here are the films that are being played in this theater. They have a really good selection of different videos that talk about the park. And so that's pretty nice that they're available here. We just got done watching all the videos, a big long list of videos here that you can watch. Unfortunately, there's only one, the very top one, the connections they said is out on YouTube somewhere. That's all they could think of, but the rest of them you have to physically come here to the park to actually watch the videos. Really good videos. But so keys, what's the difference between keys and islands? I always kept wondering that because they're calling everything around here keys. So this is it. I found out what it is. It is. Islands are like volcanic eruptions that have grown up and made an island, right? It's all hard cinder stuff for the most part and everything like that. Keys are biological things that have happened. So it's decay and things like that, and it's growing up. The coral grows, it all grows up and gets taller and taller, and then that becomes all these keys. So there's keys all over the place. It's not just, I mean, Key Largo is the top of the main keys for Florida that has the roads on it and everything, but there's lots of keys out off of the Florida coast, all up and down, all around Florida. So that's the big difference. It's biological compared to cinder, volcanic type things to make the actual island. Pretty cool. So we're in their little store and look at these really cute fish stickers. Yeah. Kind of big for our water bottle though. Just want to catch them, eat them though. Hey, look at this little
Manatee.
a manatee right here. Isn't that he's cute?
Cool.
Yeah, he's nice and cool. Woohoo.
Oh, stickers in there.
Stickers.
Oh, that is a thick magnet.
Yeah, wow. Pretty cool. Besides our passport book, that's what we're filling all our little stamps into.
No.
Book. Yeah, we filled it up. We're going to get a bigger book now, so anyway, we're going to make us all sick. Well, we finished in the visitor center and we're out here on the South Point Jetty self-guided tour trail. So it's right by the ocean, yeah. We're going to check this all out. This is about a mile long. We got a marina over here on the side where you could take some boats out and to see things. Basically, the whole park is in water, so you got to have a boat to get out where you're going to go. But otherwise, we're just walking along this trail. First thing we have is, what is this called? This is a viewing, for distance viewing. But if you look out over here, straight over there, way over there, you can see Miami. It's really in the haze at this point. So we'll show you a picture here on the thing that shows a nice clear picture. So that's what it really looks when you're looking through this viewing thing. So this is a perfect day right here, view of Miami from here, because it's pretty hazy out there right now. But this is what it would look like. So that gives you an idea anyway. We have this nice trail that we're gonna go ahead and go down here. It's a boardwalk way out here around all the mangroves and through the mangroves and out looking at the ocean and the ships going by. We don't see any at the moment. Pretty nice setup. Bridges out everywhere. Nice boardwalk. Look at all this. We can go. There's all those boats out there. Oh. Looking back. You gotta turn around and look behind you once in a while. Okay, look. There's a living on the edge. This is all about the mangroves. Whoa, I tell you, the wind is blowing today. And I forgot to bring the mics, so sorry about that. So we'll do our best here to kind of cut out the noise a little bit for you. But this is the trail going on here. So we got the ocean over this way, and we got the the bay over on this way. So just a quick little walk out and back because it is kind of cold. But yeah, that's why we're walking fast. So, but yeah, it's a good time out in nature, right? We're out having fun.
Sitting in the RV.
That's right. It's nice and sunny, really pretty weather. So the weather's yeah, it's just ice cold. Yep.
I don't know which one.
These are some of the fish found here in the Biscayne National Park. We have made it to the end of the trail. See all these signs out here. I don't see any boats out here going along, but this is the area they want to avoid right here in front of us.
Warning, warning.
Yeah,
Very shallow.
low area, yeah. So let's go ahead and turn this way. But, ooh, lots of wind, but look at that. What a view. Look at all those different keys out there. So that is pretty cool. All along throughout this whole area. Miami's over there. And of course the main keys that everybody knows about are these going this direction. That's Key Largo down that way, all the way down to Key West. Just out and going south there. Well, that finishes our little tour of Biscayne National Park. So our last couple of videos have been on the Everglades National Park. We are staying at the Everglades Thousand Trails. Miami Everglades Thousand Trails and Homestead. So that's right where Biscayne is just, you know, it's part of Homestead. So anyway, really
It's
close.
really hard to find anything about it. I finally asked Siri, where's the visitor center? Because it never says visitor center. So.
Yeah, it's
But
pretty...
the whole park is underwater. So you
Yeah.
have to have a boat ride to get out to snorkel or ride or stop
Not,
at the stops.
you can do scuba diving, so we do have our scuba diving gear. We want to do some scuba diving, but it's pretty shallow, typically about 20 feet, or some of the wrecks they had was 10
wrecks
feet.
are pretty cool.
Yeah,
They're really
so-
shallow wrecks, but
I think they do more snorkeling than anything,
yeah.
just because of the depth of the wrecks. Some of them are right
and the clarity
there.
of
So
clarity of water.
yeah, so
yeah.
anyway, this was pretty interesting. It was fun just kind of learning about this a little bit.
Yeah, we
This
wanted
is
to.
just, this was created and made an actual national park. It was a monument quite a long time ago. It was made a national park in 1980 because they didn't want this area being developed, and all the businesses were coming in trying to put in big high-rise hotels and all that along the shore. So they wanted the things available to us so that when we come here we can actually see what the mangroves are, you know, what the whole Keys area, nature portion of this setup is. So that's nice that they did that, and it's been really fun. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along. Our next video, I think we're going to be in the Keys. If we didn't mention it yet, we did get some reservations made in the Keys. We are going to be headed to the Keys, and we for sure want to do some diving there, but hopefully it starts warming up a little bit. This has been a major cold snap. Would you say this is the coldest it's been since 1909? Whew, just way too cold. That's all I know. So anyway, take care, and we'll just catch you on the next video. Bye.